hello, hello, hello. We are live. You can already hear the outside noise. Sorry, I'm a little splurpy. Splurp is the term that we use in my family to define a little like puffy morning. I just had a sneezing attack. I have pretty bad allergies, not to mention I'm still, oh look, this is in the way. Still kind of like getting over, I'm over COVID, but I feel like I've still got some like residual recovery in my lungs and sinuses, and I just sneezed a ton, and that was not very fun. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining DiffeRant Jeff's live stream today. I am going to do some painting today, and again, sorry for the puffiness. I really feel a lot of allergies, and I was on the floor. I sneeze so much. Some days I'll sneeze 20, 22. 22 is kind of like the number. I'll sneeze like 22 times in a row. And I'm kind of a big guy. I have like a loud sneeze, a heavy sneeze. I'll say when my grandpa used to sneeze, it would like shake the whole house. I'm sure you all know people like that. Um, like I sneeze so heavily and I can't stop. And sometimes, good morning, Mona. How are you today? And I'll sneeze so much that I'll kind of like, the only way I can get myself to stop sometimes is through spontaneously screaming and cursing. Like this like primal thing comes out of me. It's kind of uncanny. Like sometimes that's the only way. Yeah, puffy. I'm gonna try to clean up the leaves in my property this year to save a couple $100. It's gonna be hard because we live right next to like a little forested plot, but I really want to try to do it. I feel like every dollar we can save, it goes a long way, and it can be spent on more fun things in life. So that means I did my first raking sesh this week, and we're gonna look about getting a really cheap blower. It'll still end up saving us a couple $100, but the ozone is killing you. How does that manifest? That's interesting. I've never really like noticed. Well, I know there's like those like heat index days, and sometimes there's like ozone. Yeah, it's true. It just gives you asthma. But I've been messing around a lot outside this week doing, now that I'm like over COVID, I've been really wanting to like dive in, doing some stuff on the property, getting involved. Yeah, asthma here too. I had asthma growing up, and then so when I got the COVID, I get like very nervous. I just get like a little asthma, and then I'm like, oh, I'm dying. But anyway, so I definitely activated my allergies, and so I just sneezed a bunch. So again, that's my long 2-minute 40-second apology for being puffy. I'm sure that was totally unnecessary, but so here we are, my friends. Here we are. Okay, this is a canvas that I primed yesterday, finger paint style. I did. That's a good call. Actually, my mom made us a bunch of COVID masks in the beginning. They're handmade masks, a couple layers that they have a special place in my heart. Now I don't use them anymore for anything, but then I'm like, because they're probably not really useful against COVID, but I really like them, and I was using one to do my yard work this week, and I feel like it helped. But anyways, so as you all know, I am, as a phrase that I kind of coined, or I thought I made it up, but maybe I'm not the first one to call it, an omni artist. I came to this discovery in college. I feel like, I went to college for musical theater, and I was always like drawing I have a comic strip I draw called The Clumsy Knight. I haven't drawn it in a while, but my mom's always like urging me to incorporate Clumsy Knight into my channel and do stuff. And one day I'll try to get him going, but he's kind of like, he's the best. And so I've always been drawing. Clumsy Knight is just what you would imagine. He just always gets himself into these scenarios. He's clumsy, but he's always trying to do the right thing. So just to give a little backstory, I've always been drawing. I've always had that like creative thing. I made tons of characters on I had a little drawing desk, and I was never like a great artist, but I was very, very, very creative. And then I was into acting and singing. And then at some point in college, I had this epiphany that like I didn't have to pick one type of art. I could do any type of art. And that's when I started. I had these shower curtains in my I think it was my senior year apartment. I had shower curtains left over because we changed. I wanted to have a cool shower curtain. So it was like some like underwater shower curtain. So I had these leftover like just generic white vinyl shower curtains. And I immediately, for some reason, thought I'm going to put those up on the wall. And I used pastel chalks. I'd never even used pastel chalk, but I just like would make these little drawings and like smear it and make these faces. And it was always all about being weird in college and like I'm going to bug my friends out. Anyway, those shower curtains, I still have them. I have 4 of them. They're like folded up in a bag somewhere, probably in terrible condition. But I like to think one day I'll display them somewhere. They're large, shower curtain size. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because that's when I started the very beginning stages of being like, I could be a painter. I'm going to be a painter. and I know I've said this before, but people, some of the negative people in my life will be, but we don't need to care about those people. It's not important. But some of those people are always like, you need to pick one thing. You're all over the place. Johnny Depp, I think I got slow comments on today, by the way. I figured it out. Um, that stayed up a little longer. But then what happens if I touch? Let's see, if I touch the screen, it comes back. That's cool. So I'm learning. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I think he's such a cool dude. That's cool. I don't think I knew he painted, but I knew that he has like the music stuff. Oh yeah, see? If I touch it, everything comes back. I can just scroll backwards. There's going to be some times, probably today, I'm going to be doing some painting. I might not be able to see every comment, so I apologize in advance. Anyways, people will be like, oh, you need to pick one thing. Even with the film, this is the thing that's so ridiculous. Even with making my short films or making my films and stuff, I've been told like, well, you can't be doing the directing. You can't be doing the editing, the writing. You need to focus on the acting or just one thing, pick one thing. I'm like, you don't understand what you go through as an actor. It is brutal. I've said this before. Being an actor, my heart is actively broken. But because I can't get the opportunities, I know I could do anything. I know I could do anything. You could put me on in any movie, in any Broadway show. I would be as good as anyone or better. I know that. But you can't get the opportunities. Get no freaking auditions, nothing. So it's frustrating. But so my point is, I do these shorts, I do these things because I believe if I can do it all, then I can make my dream come true. Even if it's a small manifestation, I can't control how big it gets. But so I'm going to paint, I'm going to make my shorts, I'm going to make my movies, I'm going to make my songs. And I even have thought at times to like incorporate art with sports. I had this like long mantra I used to say, but in some weird part of my mind, I wanted to be a professional golfer too. I'm not good at all, but I was obsessed for a while. And I was like, I'm going to incorporate like my, kind of like how Bill Murray, I feel like we've talked about this once, Bill Murray with his like personality on the golf course. It's just like a whole other spectacle because you get to watch sports, but you also get to watch a comedian. Anyhow, so that's my long-winded thing to say. I'm going to do some painting today. I always paint. This painting back here, I've had this one for a long time. It's called Comprehension. It's one of my favorites. I'm sorry it's obscured, but I got this whole setup. I got a bunch of paintings down here. I could tilt you down. But there's my Jesus. This one here is something I was working on and then I gave up on. So this is basically like a canvas that I'm going to restart one day. This one back here, I posted on my Patreon. This is one of my favorites, but it's very dark. Very, very dark. There's a bunch of them. But a lot of them are too big. My house is not going to be an art gallery for my art, although I do have a bunch of stuff up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of my paintings up in my office. And we have a huge one of mine down in the dining room. It's probably one of my favorites. The total finger paint. It's like this, but better and with other colors. I think I posted it on Patreon. If not, I'll post it. It's my wife says it's her painting. It's her favorite thing. It's huge. I call them huge. I don't know. I guess it's like a little bigger than this one here, which is usually it's about 50 inches to 52 inches square. So anyways, before I get started on painting, I'm going to talk to you guys and ask for your input. This is nothing. I don't know what this is going to be. This is not set for anyone. I have some commissions I got this week, thank God. Sandy commissioned one for me that I'm going to begin working on, and I'm going to be selling one of my faces, I believe, to I guess I don't need to announce who's commissioning. That's like an invasion of privacy. Sorry about that. But I think I have a couple commissions. Let's say I think I have 3 commissions and possibly 1 sale of one of my smaller ones. So I'm very happy because A, they take up a lot of space, and B, these little things help. It helps a lot because then you start to add it up over month by month, and you're like, hey, actually, I look back on that month. It was good. So I wish I could say this is my DiffeRant Jeff mug, but it's not. This is just a regular old mug. I've been going back and forth with the merch store, which is called Spring. It's the Spring is the merchant, and I designed a DiffeRant mug, which I really like. It's a simple thing. It's just my backwards R with that speckled design, and I ordered it because I wanted to test out the merch to see if it was good. And it's been like over a month, and they have shipping problems. So I said cancel it, refund it. I took it off the shop, but they said they gave me like a discount. They keep replying to me like I'm a fan, and I'm like, you don't understand. I'm a creator. This is my store. I need to know if this thing works or not. And it's just idiot people. They can't. There's no humans. You just can't get to a human sometimes. But they swear that the mugs are going to ship now, and I should be getting it. So we'll see. If I get it and I really like it, I might put it back on the shop. But I don't want anybody to deal with what I've been dealing with having to wait for a long time. Okay, one more order of business before I get down to the art. I just posted my new short. which is a season 6 short. It's one of my throwbacks. So I'm going to continue alternating as much as I can with the brand new season 19 ones and then the chronological ones. So I'm on season 6, I think episode 2. So I just posted that one. It's called Mona Mad, for Mona the realtor. And I really like it. I really like it. It's one of the longer ones. It's just about 8 minutes, and there's a lot of funny stuff in it. And I posted it because I have one of the perks I offer for my channel members of the star tier and higher is I release some of my videos early for them. It's hard to find perks, honestly, because I don't want to like be phony, but I want to see if I can offer something. So anyway, if you want to see it early and you want to join as the star member, it's available now. Otherwise, it's coming out at 4 p.m. today. You can wait. So, okay, enough chit chat. 10 minutes of chit chat. Did Cody buy a broken tractor? Wait, did that really happen, or is that like one of those jokes that I'm gonna miss? I've been really slow. I feel fine. I'm negative from COVID. I've tested negative twice, but I don't feel brain fog, but I definitely feel like it sort of hangs on. Hello. What's up? What's up, Mantra? How you doing, Mantra? Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How you doing? Where are you coming from, if you want to tell? This Mina mad. Hello. Anyway, so the new short's up, and I'm just gonna keep rolling, keep cranking. I'll talk more later. Okay, so here we are. This is gonna be something in my dream world. This will turn out cool, and maybe someone will want to buy it. So, it came from Folk Flicks. One of your movies was on there. Really? Folk Flicks. Oh, Folk Flicks. Oh, so that's really, really cool. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't know my stuff was there. I asked to be included. Folk filmmaking is a whole movement where people like me on YouTube and on other platforms make feature films and movies for free, and they do it all by themselves. And there's a nice community there. So I believe probably my You're Fired James the Handyman feature film is included in that, I think. So that's cool. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to be doing a little painting today because I was saying, hey, Becky. Oh, cool. Becky, have a good time at church. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Wait, how do I get that back? Come on. Okay. Thank you so much, Becky. I really appreciate it. I hope there's a good sermon, good messages. Where do we find Folk Flicks? I'm trying to think. Is it? I see it on Twitter sometimes. Mantra, if you could answer, I really would appreciate that. But there's all sorts of folk filmmaking. There's so many cool filmmakers and tons of films, and they're all available for free on YouTube. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that there's a Twitter page I follow and a guy who curates it, and I requested to be included. And so I'm assuming that you could find it on Twitter, but I don't know. Hey, Chrissy. All right, Chrissy, thank you. Keep me on track. What am I painting today? I don't know. I like to paint with no preset thought in mind, but although other times I do. Like I have a commission coming up that has a very specific subject, and I will be combining photographs for my references and things, and I will use that sometimes. Like this is just a family member, but like I'll have a picture next to my canvas, and I'll use that sometimes. But other times, in my most freeing times, I'll just start. So we have a primed canvas. I primed this yesterday just to kind of make it, a fresh background of nothing. Put a little shape in there, just a tiny bit of texture to see if it inspires me. So I'm going to ask you guys to help guide me. So my first question for you, would you guide me towards something literal, like an apple? I'm not saying I'm going to paint an apple, like a literal thing or a person or something abstract. I'm going to leave that up to you. So just if you have a thought, if you have an impulse, let me know and I'll use that as my guidance. Pumpkins. That's a nice shade of, thank you. I love that. I love that too. Pumpkins. Okay, we have pumpkins. Literal pumpkins. My son loves pumpkins. He calls them chumpins, and it's the cutest thing in the world. Everything he says is the cutest thing in the world. I think that's just the way it is. And I know all parents feel that way about their kid. And good. I get it now. Chumpins. He always wants to. We have a couple pumpkins outside now. We're gonna paint them this week. We've been scary dead trees and pumpkins. Wow, this is a. Okay, you're giving me some stuff to work with? All right. So I'm going to have to turn away. which is so I'm gonna use. I've got a palette, but I also have just this old cup. Cats. I'm not a huge fan of cats. I hope that doesn't upset you. I can't do cats. Unless you really, really, really want cats and you're like, I'm gonna want that, then that would be different. But I'm not a big cat guy. This thing has been with me forever. It probably weighs like a lot, but I just keep using this. And then I've got this palette and abstract based on the color, or if realistic, something about the ocean. Ooh, All right, now we've got multiple things to think about here. All right, I'm gonna start with, I like the idea of a pumpkin. Wendigo, or what's Wendigo or goblin? What's Wendigo? I don't know that. All right, let me get started. I'm gonna make a color really quick. I apologize. I can't pan left that much because then I'm gonna show everything. What's up, Double Cap? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you today. So if you want to weigh in, I've been asking cryptid. Oh, that's kind of like that weird cat animal thing. I'm not even sure. I was asking Double Cap for some suggestions on what to do, if you would like me to go in a direction of abstract or go in a direction more of literal stuff. So I've gotten some suggestions: some pumpkins, spooky trees, ocean, abstract. So how do I start this? I'm gonna start with a dark color. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna mix up an orange. You like cats too? Yeah, people love cats. I'm very allergic to cats, and I have a memory when I was a little kid. This is stupid, but I was holding my neighbor's kitten, and I thought it was the cutest thing in the world, and it was like meow meow meow, and it was like whew, scratched me on the face. I'm not traumatized, but combining that with the allergies, I just kind of was like, yeah, they're just not my thing. And there's a cat. Migraine brain is. Oh my gosh, you have a migraine today, dude. Dudette. Sorry, dude. There have been so many headaches. We were talking about allergies. That's the first thing I was talking about. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of headaches going around right now and allergies without blowing up anyone's spot. I've been sneezing my brains. I'm so puffy. Something spooky, dark, cold, gloomy, windy leaves. Ooh, windy leaves. All right. So I'm gonna try to make an orange. I'm gonna try to make orange real quick. This yellow is not the best yellow. Like I said, I apologize in advance if I can't reply to everything because, oh yeah, the barometric pressure. That's totally it. Check out this pink. I love this pink. I'm gonna mix this with the yellow and see what we come up with. I'm not saying I can finish this painting during this, so this could be like, I go really long-winded, so we could get to a point. This is gel medium, so I mix this in with the colors, and it just kind of like thickens it up a little bit, makes it go a little longer. There's going to come a point where my little guy has to go down for his nap, and then I'm going to probably have to abruptly cut this short. And then if depending on how far I've gotten, I'll post an update or I'll let you guys know what I do. But okay, so we've got just a little yellow and pink here. I'm going to see what that looks like. Put a little glue on it. And since we're making colors, I need some black. Do we have any black? Put a little white on here. Oh, geez. Hello. That was the paint. Where's the black? I'll be honest, I have not painted a lot lately. So my whole setup is like all, what the heck? I can't even move this thing. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. Let's get a good brush. Okay. I am totally out of sorts. So I love to finger paint and ambidextrous finger paint. I'm sure other people have done that before, but that's something I love to do. But I think for the sake of what I'm doing right now, because I don't want my hands to get all messy, I won't be able to touch the camera, won't be able to touch. That's a pretty reddish. Just mix a little white in there. Make a nice orange. I love orange. I don't know why. It's kind of like a note. People tend to hate orange. And I get that, but I do like orange. All right, I am going with this. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, this is where I'm going. A pumpkin up in a spooky tree, and then I'm gonna try to make the ocean in the background. That's where I'm going. That's it. I apologize if I missed the comments. I can't totally watch, but I can do this. I'm learning, guys. Touch the screen, and it should come back. Okay, maybe not. I did a little work on my fifth wife feature this week. I was really off pace because of being unwell. All right. There's already a little spherical action over here. So in filmmaking as well as art, there's the rule of thirds. So if I put this dead center, I would probably be like not very artistic. So you want to put things like off center. I think it applies to paintings as well. So you could put it, obviously it would be down here, but I want them to be up in the tree. There's already like a sphere here. I'm going to use that. So we're going to just get some action here. Get a little, glob it on, nice and thick. See this is very see-through. I don't know why this yellow. It's the yellow's fault. Some of the paints have like they're not that thick. So how big should this? I think it should be a little bigger. Is this a jack-o'-lantern or is this just a natural pumpkin that was like possessed and got up in the tree? The only thing about doing a seasonal painting right now is that by the time it's done, let's assuming if anybody wanted it, by the time you get it, it'll already be like into like a different season, and then I feel like maybe it's not smart, but I'm doing it. It's done. If nobody wants it, I can paint over it. Yeah, it's not really like sticking very well. All right, well, we've got the beginnings of something. I'll let that dry a bit, and then I'll come back and mess with it later. But for now, let's just give it a little. Where's the highlight going to be? Let's give the highlight's going to be over here. Okay, so we've got Mr. Pumpkin over here up in the tree. What's he doing? Why is he up there, guys? Did I miss? Why is this pumpkin up there? Did he get scared by? I don't know. Just define the shape a bit. I like pumpkins. Do you guys like pumpkin pie? Does anybody like pumpkin pie? This is an experimental live stream today, by the way. I want you to know I'm not sure if this is gonna be a success or not. So feel free to log off and leave me here alone. I'll be all right. I won't be upset. All right, let's do it like that for now. Okay, I need some more colors. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. I got to tell you, I've just been really, really, really lucky. You all have been so nice to me. And get that spherical action going. Does that look like anything from there? No, it's just a freaking blob. I got to find my darker color. We got a problem. We got to fix the setup. Gotta do this. Get this out of the way here. Okay. Now we're in business. Black. Black is nice. Black is your heart. Okay, we got a good glob of black. Let's get a tiny bit of brown. What else do we need? What else do we need to make this? I know what we need. Oh my gosh. I don't paint that much, so these paints are like stuck sometimes. That's not good. Okay, so I want to do the terrain. Let's mess with the terrain a little bit. Okay, clean brush. Look at this hideous thing I use for my water cup. Look at this thing. It's like this expandable thing with a cup in it, and get in there. Check that out, nastiness. If you chug that, it's clean actually. Well, inside of it is clean, believe it or not, but it's nasty. Okay, clean brush, a little black, just to kind of, let's just mess with the pumpkin a little, give him a little more something. And then, I don't know, so painting is something that I love to do, but it's not like when I do my comedy and my acting that I know every time I set to do something, it's always going to be right. Like sometimes paintings take me a long time. I've sold a bunch of paintings, guys, but not that. No, I sold one painting last year, a year or two ago, and it was probably one of the best things I ever did. It was a portrait of my friend's dog, and that's when I learned how hard it is to ship. Oh, Chrissy, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Every time anybody gives me one of those types of tips and stuff, it surprises me. Not to be like, so I'm not trying to be negative, but it surprises me, and it's just so sweet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about with the painting and stuff, and that's why I post my music. But then there's also this school of thought that YouTube is like weirdly doesn't reward like multiple niches. But you know what? Things are going well right now, And I'm an artist, and I gotta do what makes me feel good. And as long as some of my core people are happy with it, then I'm gonna keep doing it. And you have been great. Chrissy, thank you so much. It really does help a lot. So if anybody's interested, so I've been partially monetized for over a month. That's when I started getting to get the super chats and the super thanks, and that's my dream. That is my dream, to be able to inspire other people. It's maybe a little cliche, but I think we're all artists. Even if it's like you're making your dinner or you're painting your room or something, like there's art in everything. And I always wanted to like help other people find the art in their everyday life. Like maybe everyone doesn't do it as a career, but if you find those moments, I'm working on just like a little bit of brown here in the orange, but I don't know. Let's do this. So basic. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This like painting literal is a little hard for me sometimes, but I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. I like to just get on there. I like to finger paint with both hands. I'll put the gigantic canvas down on the floor and just do a bunch of globs of paint on it. All right. I was gonna mess with the terrain a little. All right. So we've got a tree. We've already got these lines in here. See, this is the thing I did yesterday. So I like just did a little background. So there's already some shape, and I got to use that. I got to use it. Okay. So we got a tree here, spooky tree. Oh, see, look, there's this like curve here. That's going to be for like, I wonder if I can make that be like a leaf. I don't know. Okay, so this tree should be pretty beefy. So we've got this. We've already got some of this shape here. I'm just going to go with what the shape is. And this is what's there. So I wasn't really having anything in mind, but woke up pretty early today. The little guy was up early. He's been continuing to going, oh, see, my mom taught me, you guys see that dot there? I could take that off. But my mom is a beautiful artist in person. She was a choreographer for all my shows growing up, and she's still just a beautiful artistic person. And she really instilled a lesson in me that I think is the centerpiece of who I am as an artist, is that the happy accidents. And there's no mistakes in art, and you gotta embrace those things. So in honor of that, I'm going to just embrace this little glob here, throw some action on it. I don't know what it's going to become, but just do something. Come back to it later. Okay, that's the thing. I'm not hiding that. Whatever that becomes, I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe it's all. Okay, we're just going to finish this tree's shape. Normally, like I would like to have like a really spooky sunset in the background, but I'm doing this wrong because you would usually just do it all by hand first. So that's what I would do. And then afterwards you put the stuff on top when it's dry, but we'll figure it out. Chunky monkey tree. Okay, we got some brown here. Let's just use it because I don't like this brown at all. It's really annoying. A little of the orange just to get some brownishness. This is going to be a spooky Halloween painting. It's okay, it's just fun to hang out. Doesn't need to be Mona Lisa, doesn't need to be sold. It's all good. So I was saying I sold that painting. I'll try to post. I'm going to post it on my Patreon later this week. I just have to find a picture of it. But it was just an awesome dog. First of all, the dog was awesome. The subject, if you got a good subject, it gives you personality, give you a good reference photo. It was hard though, because you want to do it right. I don't want to just screw it up for the person. So but it was pretty large. Maybe it was a little smaller than this one. Yeah, it was smaller than this one. Let's say it was, maybe like about this big square. But it was, I had a really hard time shipping it. And I ended up getting in like an argument with the guy at the post office. He was such a jerk. He was like, I'm going to tell you one more time. Yes, you should call her that. The guy was giving me the finger, and I was at the end of I was I was really upset because I've been going everywhere trying to figure out how to sell the how to ship the thing. The guy was telling me something like how expensive it was gonna be, but he had already shipped the painting for me, a little smaller one, and like there must have been a loophole because it didn't weigh a lot, but it was huge, and so he charged me little. But then, so I was referencing that, and he was anyway. I had a thing with the guy. I don't even go back into that post office anymore. I lost it. I cursed at him. So there. He was a jerk though. It was his previous mistake was misleading to me. So I ended up going to, I think, the FedEx Kinko's to ship it. And so now this pumpkin's a little bit more dry, so I can get the paint to stick a little better on it. So now that little, like, it's going to start looking a little better now. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. You 5 souls who are with me right now. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm giving you, like, the most ugly side. I have this complex that my right side is my ugly side, and it is. And my left side is my bad. It's just a fact. And my wife's always laughing at me like I'm crazy, but our perceptions of ourselves are A, warped, but B, who knows you like you. I hit myself in the face with a baseball bat once in a batting cage, a really weird accident. I have this scar here. And people are always like, oh, were you in a fight? Oh, you should tell people you were in a fight. You should tell people you were in a fight. I'm like, no, I think I'd rather tell them that I hit myself in the face with a bat. Because A, it's the truth. And B, I think it's way more funny and interesting. Oh, it was scary. I thought I broke my head. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It just like, you look at yourself and it's just like, I don't know why it is. I don't think I'm ugly, but when I look, I'm always like, when I do my new headshots for my my acting stuff, I did my new headshots recently, and I told them in the middle, and the guy was like, "Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying." Not that he thought I was ugly, but it's just like there's just something. Anyway, stupid. But so here I am giving you. I'm really giving you the truth. I'm giving you the truth of me. Oh my gosh, I hit my head with the bat. It was like I was hitting fastballs in the batting cage. I love baseball, and I was really like getting lazy and loopy. I don't think I was wearing a helmet, and they're really coming in there fast. And I was swinging and missing and foul tipping, and I had done it for a while. And my hand, I did like a one-handed follow through, and like there's like a netting and these little stalls. It was kind of like an elastic kind of like netting, and it was really tight. It's like the net at Wimbledon times 10, and my bat just hit off of it. Wait, is it this side? I don't even know. I think it was this side. I'm like dyslexic right now. Anyway, I think it was this side actually. I can't tell. My eyes are getting bad. Who cares? Who cares? Anyways, I was scared. I really thought I broke my skull. It was bad. And my face split open, was bleeding, and I went to the emergency room, and then I was in Hairspray at the time on Broadway, and I had to miss about a week of shows because I couldn't like smile and everything. That's a story. There's a little story for you, if you like. So that all is just me saying that this is an ugly angle. Okay, so we're just doing this. We're doing this here. Okay, should I give it the little... All right, I'm going to give it the cliche hole in the tree, and then we'll get some critter in there. I was starting to say about the cat. I lost my train of thought, but there's a cat in the neighborhood that comes into my yard somehow. Even though we have fence, they can get anywhere, and he like hunts. And I don't really like cats, but I love chipmunks. I like squirrels, birds. I like everything. I love animals. I think cats are beautiful, very interesting animals. I really respect them, but it's just not my thing, because you just can't tell them anything. They won't listen. They won't be trained, or at least from what I've seen. But I've never had a cat. No disrespect for the cat lovers. I know that's dangerous territory. People love their cats, so you're gonna start hating me. Like, I used to like DiffeRant Jeff, and then he said something about cats, and now he's dead to me. But they come in and they hunt the chipmunks in my freaking yard. And we had this tiny bunny, the tiniest bunny in the world. It was like this big. We named her Penelope. She was there, and then all of a sudden she was gone. I'm like, you're not freaking hunting in my yard. Sorry, this is not your smorgasbord. This is not your country kitchen buffet, homie skills. So that's the truth. That's how I really feel about it. All right, let me wash this brush. All right, so I rinsed my brush off a little, but I like what we're doing. Oh, I missed that. I missed a comment. Come on, come back to me. Should be able to come back. Why does that not come back? Oh, there you go. Wow. Okay. Well, you're the one. You got the special cat who could do all those talented things. What was its name? I would like to know what that cat's name was. Sounds like a pretty talented cat. So I'm making another like a little bit more light shade. Excuse me. All right, this is kind of freaking woodpeckers, blue jays. Char. Pronounced char or scar, either way. Cool, very cool. Cool, yo. All right, so, all right, I'm gonna leave that for a while because as I said, the orange needs to really get in there more. This orange is very weird. I don't know what the deal is. Let's do a tiny brush real quick. Use a little tiny brush just to get some lighter brown in the stem here. Okay, we'll leave that. It's not going to be perfect. Oh, we got a little glob. Get in here a little bit. Ooh, Happy Little Clouds. I used to watch Bob Ross. Actually, I love Bob Ross. I loved watching him when I was younger. It was very, very peaceful. He never did it. He never painted a bad thing on that show that I've seen. I guess there was a documentary about him. Was there? I don't even want to know. Was he a psycho or something, or was he just amazing? I feel like he was just a good guy. Okay, so right now I'm having a little issue here. This branch is not really touching the pumpkin correctly, so hold on. Let me just finish what I'm doing here. Get a little action here. Well, if this ends up being a successful live stream, I'll be more than happy to do this more often because I have lost touch with my painting. I'm trying to get back in touch with my painting and my songwriting. You guys wouldn't know, but I was just like, I would paint nonstop. This canvas here, oh, hold on one second. This could be a great pumpkin. I don't know if it's big enough. Should this be, by the way, should it be a jack-o'-lantern or just a natural pumpkin? What size is this? You know what? I got this little, my little guy was trying to play with this today. I got this little, because I was measuring some of the canvases I have. This is 23 inches by, 23 by 20, roughly. Imagine dying from retracting, like a measuring tape. Like they snap back. Do you ever get a little scared? Sometimes I get a little scared. Oh, I messed it up. All right, we'll fix it. There's black all over that. Okay. I really want to just move on. I need to move on from this, but look at this little thing over here. All right. I'm going to put an animal inside this tree. I'm going to put my friend Chippy's. But then I feel like he needs to have like glowing red, psychotic red eyes now because of this, the direction this is going. Okay, where was I going? I need to make sure that this branch is properly supporting this pumpkin because this is annoying me. So let's just like thicken this branch a bit. A little more beefy. And this whole thing needs to be, I like that he's leaning. This is a cool, this tree has a potential. Okay, so right now, there's a little swoop here. I'm just gonna go, I'm going with that. So this is gonna be the edge of a cliff right here. So this tree is precariously on the edge of this cliff. And that's the new direction we're gonna go. And maybe this thing is gonna be, I want that to be like a flower or something. Because now I put that little bushel, but how could there be a flower? A flower on a vine? Could we have flowers on vines? All right, let's do that. Okay, so we got this tree. It's gonna be precariously hanging off right here on the edge of the tree. Edge of this is gonna be some roots sticking out. I like it. I mean, it goes without saying, but why would you ever want something to be like safe or normal when you're doing art? I can't do that kind of art. This is good therapy. Yeah, you should do it. We should all do it. I tell that to my mom. She's such an awesome artist, but like it's just so easy to let that part of you kind of atrophy, and you don't do it. You don't do it as much anymore, and then you kind of think, oh, I don't do that anymore. And I gotta keep doing it. Gotta keep doing it. I want to make this branch like behind, so it's almost like this like hand. I don't know if I'll be able to show that correctly. The tree is like holding it with its fingers. I don't know if it shows. Not sure. apologize again if I'm missing comments. If there's any important comment that I missed, just wait till I turn around and send it again. And I love the comments. It's really, really awesome. I freaking love doing this, you guys. So I wanted to say, just doing YouTube in general, this is the best. This is the best. And if this can grow, not if, when this grows, as it's growing, it's growing now. How long have we been going here? 40 minutes. Okay. Jeez Louise. I don't think I can go much longer than an hour today. I could go longer, but I know that we're fine. We're fine. Just putting a warning shot. I'll probably have to tie this up at some point, and then it'll just be, that is a huge pumpkin. Now that I'm looking at it, this is a big tree, and that is a huge pumpkin. So we're almost at the point of needing some other colors. But I'm just really thinking this is an awesome life. And what was that? Double cut. Okay. Oh, there you go. I just got to swipe down. Okay. Maybe it's the pumpkin is in the tree because it's afraid of something on the ground. Just a thought. I like that. You consider that a large or small painting? I consider this medium. Mediums. Smallish medium. Medium. What do you think? It just depends on, like, I got some of these like little small ones. Oh, I wanted to show you guys some paintings really quick. This is something I tried to sell last year, and no one it's on a burlap canvas. It's sort of a, I like it. I could sell this one for cheap. It's small. Consider this to be small, but no takers on that one. This one is one of my favorite abstracts I've done in a while. I called it Victory. It's just my total abstract. I love this thing. Sometimes I feel like I could keep this one and just put it up, but obviously everything I show is for sale. I love that one. It's just, sometimes it just works. For me, for my eye. Now this is one of my best ones I've done in a while. This is very literal, but with like an abstract theme. Can you get this one in there? Can't remember if I shared this one anywhere before. This is my pineapple. The hole in the middle. I had people interested in this one at my show. So I had 2 art shows in town. I don't know, you can say art show. I had art showings. Let's say art showings. Where I was at this like thing in the park, and I put my whole thing up, all my paintings. SpongeBob. I'm not a SpongeBob fan. He was just a tiny bit after me. We were just talking about that. I feel like SpongeBob was the beginning. Do I sell it on my channel? Well, I just made my email public the other day, so I would sell through one-on-one if you're interested. My email is DiffeRant Jeff. Wait, no, that's not right. DiffeRant Productions. Just comment below if you're ever interested in anything. Just comment below, and you can email me, and then we could chat more about it. I show stuff on my Patreon pretty often just to kind of like show it there, because you can't really. I can share pictures on YouTube, but the community tab doesn't really interact. People don't interact with it that much. So, we were just to finish the thought, we were joking that like I feel like SpongeBob was like the end of like good cartoons. I know people love it, but a lot of art on Patreon. Yeah, I've been sharing a lot more lately too, because I'm trying to. I don't have infinite art. There's going to come a point where I run out. But I have so much. If I turn the camera, I was digging. I threw a ton of stuff in my closet in my office because it was just too chaotic, too much stuff. And I was digging. I didn't even get everything out, but some of those faces were down there and lots of stuff. But these are just a few of the ones that I think are pretty cool. Anyway, Okay, let me see. Where am I with this? This pumpkin is huge. It's too big. It's too big. Pumpkins grow on a vine. So speaking of, you were saying he's scared of something. Maybe he's scared of something coming. I was thinking, we got the vine, we got the flower. Maybe there's a person down there. Maybe there's a kid. I love pumpkins. I need that pumpkin. I don't know. Gotta beef this up just a tiny bit to justify that it can hold this huge pumpkin. I feel like I'm ruining it now. It's hard to know when to leave something too. I can just amplify what was already there. It's got the big hip, the big chunky side. I love a tree that's on the edge. Sounds kind of corny, again, probably cliche. But I just love how nature like just clings. It finds its little spot and it clings. That's what I love about nature. That it's the randomness and the survival. Like things just happen. And usually nothing happens twice. That's why when I see all these fake clouds, and they are really a thing. Hey, Tulips and Cats. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the continued support. Really appreciate it. Hope you'll watch later. Thank you. You know, it's just so amazing. But then you got these fake clouds out there, and they are a thing. They really are a thing. And I don't know what they're doing. I guess it's cloud seeding or something. But there's so many of them. All right, we gotta move. We gotta move, guys. I'm gonna pick up my tempo a little bit. Talking too much, but that's fine. That's what it's all about. I'm just gonna get a good start. We have a good start. This is a good start. This is not bad. I don't think this is bad. This is bad. Okay, so we're gonna get this next. I'm gonna switch colors right now. We gotta move. We gotta switch colors. Okay, we got some action here. Okay, we got a little. Okay, so let's just get a little black in here. What kind of ground should this be? Is it flat? It's flat here. Okay. No, it has to go on a hill. It has to be coming from a hill. Just a little hill. And then I think there's going to be some little like spooky mountains in the background maybe. We'll get to that later. Just want to put the suggestion in there. Oh, I'm not really getting the ocean in like I was saying I would. But hey, Marie. What's up, Marie? Your brain forgot to wake you up. Dang you, brain. How dare you? All right, I'm going to mix some grass. All right, really quick. Anybody want to say, is this grass dead or alive? Is this grass dead or alive? I need your answer. Is this grass dead or alive? Or is it hay? I want to make it kind of like gloomy, but pumpkin hiding from the blade. Yes, dead. It's dead grass. Dead grass. All right, let's switch up our style. See, this is what I like to do. I want to switch up my style, okay? I don't ever want to be stuck in one style because I think that gets really boring. So we'll get a little green. I'm going to start working directly on the canvas. The only thing is it might end up on the floor. Okay, so we're going to get some grass. I'm going to mix it on the canvas. Because once you have more textures, then you got something good. That's when people get a little bit into it. That's when I get excited. Okay, a little green and a little awful mustard yellow. Afraid of becoming a jack-o'-lantern, yes. No cold sores. It's funny, I had like a little like blemish or something on my lip that was really bothering me, and I was like, it's finally coming. This is what I get. I've never had one, but I was like run down and tired, and I was like, is this my time? My wife's like, you're being crazy. It's not happening. Okay, so this is not ideal. This is not ideal. Okay, there's a little something there. Oh, I got paint on again. Marie, so it's probably 5 or 6, so let me guess, it's 11, so it's probably what, 5:30 by you, Marie? 6, maybe? 5, something? All right, and just a couple dots of white. Just always, gotta have white. All right, so I'm gonna use a new brush. Normally I would finger paint this part, but like I said, I can't really clean my hands in the middle of this, so I'm not gonna do it. But I will go lefty. Okay, we're going lefty. We're going to do lefty for the grass. Because when you have stuff like this, can you see the bottom here? Not really. I'm going to have to lower. You're going to see less of me and more of it. What was it? What time was it? I missed it. Oh, come on. Why is it so hard? Whatever. I missed it. Sorry. Oh, lefty. I have a thing now. I never picked which hand I was going to be when I was little. And like the school psychologist, I see your comment. I see your comment. Was that Sandy? They're moving a little fast because I'm not always looking. Hey Sandy, was that you? How you doing? Hope all's well. But they wanted me to pick oh, are you righty or you lefty? And I was just a kid. I wasn't trying to be special or anything. Oh, clocks are back for you today. I think it's this weekend, right? Our clock didn't go back, did they? Oh my gosh, imagine I didn't know. So we want the grass to be big textured grass. It's still looking a little alive to me. The yellow is not cooperating. Grass is growing up on the tree. Wispy, going up. Okay, we got some mustard over here. I think going with the idea of double cap and everyone's kind of suggestions, I'm going to say that maybe I'm going to put a little boy, a nondescript little boy, and that's what the pumpkin's scared of. So the pumpkin is scared because the boy, who knows what the boy wants to do? The boy just loves pumpkins. Maybe the boy doesn't mean any harm. The boy loves pumpkins and the pumpkin doesn't know. All right, that doesn't look very good. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Oh, I missed it. Come back. I know, I cannot wait. I think I have the canvas correctly, the right size. Thank you so much, Sandy. I put my email up on the comment, and you can feel free to email me. We could talk more. I'm really, really, really grateful that I have a couple commissions coming. That makes a huge difference. I've made about $80 this month on YouTube now, but little boy with the knife. Hey, listen, we could go that way. The boy scared it up into the tree. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put just like a little guy over here, little cute little boy. Nondescript. I'm not gonna get too crazy into the details there. All right, I'm switching off. Sorry, Lefty. He's a little rusty. I need to put some texture into this. I want you to feel like there's wind. That's what I want. I want wind. Yes, sound effects help. I know someone's gonna say something about that. Little curl. They're always curling back. Really crazy wind. Little white. The wind is coming up off the cliff. That's what's up. The wind is coming off the cliff. All right, we're doing good. This is fun. I mean, I could keep going and just stop talking when my little guy goes to his nap. But at a certain point, I'm gonna need to take lunch and all that stuff. So, okay, we got some. Just mess it up. Long grass. Long grass. It's funny, it's like there are mistakes in this style of painting. Like I'll be like obsessive. Like I'll be like, I can just like puke on the canvas and I can be like, yep, it's perfect. Or I can, do all this like weird abstract stuff and be like, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Okay, I might need some more black here. This is probably gonna need some work after the session. This is not gonna be purely done, but I like it. I like it. That's some good grass. I always throw the suggestive colors. And there's a little orange. We need the orange to make it look more dead. Mona says it must be dead. Mona is the princess of darkness, the queen of darkness. It must be dead. Oh, I like it. I actually like it. Need some other colors in there. I need one other weird color. So we're having this two one note. What color will be? No, I think it's right. That's kind of cool-ish. I don't know. It looks a little corny, a little basic. Not sure. It's a cool idea. What did I miss, Chrissy? Little boy, scary mask. Yes, the scary mask. All right, I'm missing I need some dynamic other color. Where's my other colors? My paints, my other colors. My best dynamic color I've got is that pink. I got this pink here. Let's throw a little pink. How about these mountains are pink? Okay, let's do pink mountains. Pink mountains in the background. And one layer of like pink distant ground. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Time is running out. I can hear the stomp of a baby feet coming. This is a nice little hill here. Oh, I'm making a choice. I don't know if I like it. I wanted it to be out over the air, but I'm just going with that. I don't know if this is going to read is what I'm thinking. It doesn't look like it so far, but this way the blue can really just be the sky. What are the other colors that I'm missing in my life right now? What's the problem here? What do we have? Blue, orange, green, yellow, black, white, pink. What are the other colors? Cody, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. This freaking stuff. Here we go. Heading out. Oh, yeah. Enjoy, my man. Enjoy. Enjoy. Purple. Yeah, I need some purple. Good call. I can make some purple right now. The vine up the tree. Explain why it's there. And so I was thinking there would be like a piece of the vine dangling down, like it like kind of like separated itself from the earth. So let's go with that. It separated itself from the earth. Okay. Enjoy, Cody. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate. Yeah, gray or purple. All right, I'll make some purple after this. Okay, we need some more black. Let's see. All right, little black. All right, as long as we're here. Yeah, red. It's red. Red is the color. Where is my red? This is the thing. My paints are all freaking all over the place. I know I've got red. There's copper. Gray. Yes, I've got copper. Where's the red? Looks like this red is like kind of empty. I have to have more red. Proof that I haven't been painting a lot. My main colors are not even here. What about this? Oh, oh. What is this? Chaos. Look at the dust on this. Nope, that's not it. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, here we go. There you go. Who's got no paints? Who's got no paints? Come on. All right. I can quickly mix up some purple. All right. Copper. Get out of here. Who needs copper? All right. Red for blood. 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 All right. What am I doing? Okay. Quickly, let's connect the dots on that bit of the story here. So the vine will come off the stem or off here? The vine comes down and it goes right behind his back. I'll put a leaf on that. So the vine, let's follow its path. It just kind of dangles like this. A little piece of dirt hanging off of it. Now I got this freaking thing over here. Let's connect it to the world. That's a thick vine. This is not the right brush for this, okay? I'm just rushing now. This is stupid. Comes around here. And he comes back around here and he goes down. So there's going to be flowers and vines. Maybe a smaller pumpkin down here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. Okay, this vine comes down here. It's connected to this flower. See, I wanted this to be a flower, but maybe that needs to be a pumpkin. I don't know. Okay, we've got a bunch of... See, I'm messing up the grass now. All right, we got... That doesn't read, does it? Does that read like it? I think it needs to be connected. I'm going to keep it connected. Now we're getting a little weird. Hey, like I said, sometimes you end up messing stuff up. I don't think that's reading, guys. Yeah, it is. Does it look like that pumpkin's coming off the vine? Yeah, it's like all tight. It's all right. I think it's good. But this doesn't look good to me. All right, we got a problem. We got a problem. Now I'm like, I think I need to like erase that flower over there. All right. Like I said I wouldn't. I can't do that. I can't betray my principle. Okay, we'll make a little purple. Excuse you, paint. The purple is going to be for the flowers. Okay. Let's get a new brush. New brush. Oh, I like this brush. Okay. Using a different palette here. Let's just mix it up really quick. Obviously, we know purple is red and blue. That's pretty simple. I need more red. That's always the case. No, it's pretty good. All right, I need your help. I need your help, friends. Okay? Shouting jump. I need your help, guys. Okay, this is a crucial moment for me. Does this thing over here stay or go? You decide. You decide, okay? Does it stay or go? I can easily turn it into just... No, I think it stays. Stay. I'm with you. I'm with you. It stays. It's going to stay. Okay, we're going to have bushels of flowers. It's going to be all throughout. That way we'll connect it. I'll come back in with other layers. It's the pumpkin flower. You know, the pumpkin flower. Everybody loves the pumpkin flower. This guy's going to have a little flower coming off of him. Everybody loves the pumpkin flower. Okay. Alright, this is... Putting paint on top of other wet paint is pretty dumb. So, I'm calling myself dumb right now. I love mixing colors though when it's like smooth like that. Put a shadow side. Okay, just coming in. All right. I am gonna lose this root though. I'm losing that root. Can come back later and do that. All right. Did I miss any big comments? We're getting close to the... Oh, we're past the hour point. I think I might have to sign off soon, guys. How bummer. What a bummer. This has been fun. No one's bugging me yet. Sorry, what is it? Thanks, Marie. Stay. What is that? The thing over here? Yeah, Chrissy, it was an accident. Like I put a little paint and then I decided I was gonna like embrace it because that was like always the lesson. Happy accident of art. You gotta stick it out, you know. And so I'm gonna turn it into a flower. Okay. This paint is really wet now. I'm making a mess. So I can make these like more interesting little flowers. I guess we're making this as an imaginary world. We're really thick-vined pumpkin flowered pumpkins. This is a special breed of pumpkin. All right, let's do something here. Now that we're into this, because I might have to sign off kind of soon. I can't make my son delay his nap because I'm goofing around. My office is right next to his room. So just in case, I'm going to just put this in here. Oh, it ended up being gray. That was an accident. Okay, here's the boy. I'm not going to give him a knife, I don't think. It's too literal. He's got a little hoodie on. But he's pointing. He's going to be pointing. I'm going to let him be pointing up at the pumpkin. His shoulder, his body, his other arm is down here. He's pointing up at the pumpkin. I can hear my little guy. I'm gonna have to end this, I think, pretty soon. But we'll do the best we can. In case I end this soon, yeah, I will do this again. Thank you. Maybe next time I can get... Okay, I can hear my dude. My little guy with his little hoodie on. Maybe it's a DiffeRant Jeff hoodie. Probably not. My intention for the little guy is to have him be like nondescript. I'm not going to go too super detailed. He's got his little finger pointing. My baby. Okay. The only thing I don't like about doing this type of live stream is that I really am not interacting enough with you guys. I might be missing all sorts of comments. So I apologize for that. Let's get gooey with it. gonna make some, just mix it all together. We got red and white. Red and white is always good. Can't go wrong with that. Just to add a little bit more prettiness. I wanted to have the sky. Let's put some, get some purple clouds in there. Well, this is what we got for now, guys. I'm gonna sign off, I think. I'll work on this. Let me know below. No pressure. All I do is ask for you guys to support me, and it's got to be obnoxious. I really am mindful that I talk about my things too much, and I apologize. I have to figure out a way that I can stop doing it because I don't want to alienate people. It's funny. Last week I made a little vlog. It was like housekeeping vlog. It was the day after my live stream, and I did a little housekeeping vlog, and I lost 2 subscribers from that. It's weird. But I said, I'm not trying to be mean. If these people are going to unsubscribe for me just talking about ways to support me, then they probably weren't meant to be for me anyway. And that's okay. I don't want people, subscribe to me who are going to think I'm annoying. So that's fine. But I was like, 2? I could get, sometimes you lose 1, for maybe somebody hits the button. Not obnoxious. You are not. Let's see, did I miss? Thank you. How am I not distracted by all of us? Looks good, thank you. Not obnoxious, you are not. Maybe take it and post it on your Facebook page when it's done. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I hope so, Sandy. My Facebook page, it's so funny. My Facebook page is mostly private for just family, and whenever you self-promote on there, Facebook buries it. So I don't even post my videos on there anymore. I used to post them, and you would get one like from people. So I can hear the pitter patter of a little cute guy. Oh my goodness, I can hear a little guy, the best guy in the world. All right, I think I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna end this. Give me some, what do you think? Are we going in an okay direction? This is crap. This is total crap, but I can make it a little better. I'm going to put details in this with a small fine brush. Yeah, I used to lose 1 or 2 for every 1 I would gain. It was so frustrating. But, all right, guys. I need to do, this is all very globby. I don't know what I'll do with this. All right, that's the end of this for now. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop painting for now. So here we have a spontaneous painting inspired by you all. That is the giant pumpkin who is running away from the curious boy. What does he think the boy is going to do? The pumpkin has heard of jack-o'-lanterns, obviously. But we don't do jack-o'-lanterns in my house. We just paint them, truthfully. That's our family tradition. We paint them. But, so he might be scared for the wrong reason. I don't think this boy is trying to do any harm. But he's a little boy. I mean, he doesn't know what the heck. He could just be a really strong little boy who's going to go give him a hug, and then he might actually squeeze him. Who knows? This guy's got some issues. He's got the issues. My living room pumpkin orange. Oh my gosh. What? You're crying? Oh no, somebody get her some tissues. Okay, guys, thank you so much again for the support always. We went for 68 minutes, and it was fun. It was fun hanging out with you. I will keep working on this, make it better, hopefully, and little guy. All right, have an awesome day, you guys. Have a good Sunday, and like I said, new videos coming out at 4. If you want to see it early, join as a star member. No pressure at all. 4 o'clock's not so far away. I don't want to make these things so obnoxious. I know I say obnoxious again, but I'm just trying to find little ways. At this point, I've got 4 Patreon members, 4 channel members, and those really help a lot. And all the little super thanks, super chats, and everything, they do help a lot. But mostly, I think I told you I made $80 on YouTube so far this month. But it's not really an accurate metric because I didn't get fully monetized until last Sunday. And then I had that live stream where Moneybags Mona gave me a huge tip during the live stream. And I'm just kidding, not Moneybags. But that was really spiked it up. So I'll let you guys know in a few weeks once I've been fully monetized for a month. I think it's interesting. But some videos, my newer videos that come out, my new Sister Wives video gets $11. which is kind of awesome. And then some of the old ones, like my older ones, which get a few views here and there, they'll have like 0.3 cents, like a third of a cent. Some of them have like 15, 20 cents. So it's just very interesting, but it's a long way to go to understand how it fully works. And I just need to keep growing. And I don't know, man. What do you guys think of this? I'm gonna give you guys a front-on view really quick here, just to end it up. Let's see. All right, there's the big green screen. Here it is. Here's the old painting. My favorite thing about this painting is the that it's like on a cliff. So I might need to, yeah, I think the pumpkin is a weird size. Maybe the pumpkin is too big. And this is also globby. There's potential here. Okay, guys. Thanks again. Have an awesome day. You're the best. You make this very fun for me. And signing off.